Last one left, we don't fold now. World went cold, but my pole hot. Facts. Keep a low pro when them folks watch. Creepin'. Zoning with the crew, it don't stop. It don't. Riding through the ruins, got my pack on. Clickers in the dark, I don't back down. Heard a noise, better not act wrong. Trust get you killed, that's facts, huh? We the last of us, ain't no backups. Gas mask tight when I mask up. Ellie keep a blaze, she don't need no strap. But Joel got aim, he gon' tag something. Posted in the zone, it's a red tag. Shotty got bite, but I still had a...
What up, y'all? What's happening?
Hey,
I was walking out.
I was vibing.
You disappearing too.
You ain't gotta do me like that.
Oh gosh.
So listen, first and foremost, I'm not sped up, Emma.
No, you're at normal speed.
All right.
Mason, you might as well go and tap out. We can't help you with that, sir.
Right. Like, how you gonna get on our shit like don't y'all say nothing?
We can't help you. You might as well just go watch the episode and then watch this on replay.
Mal DM said, TKY, I'm wearing the same shirt right now. But the real question is, do you have the Air Max to match?
Ooh.
Challenge.
Okay.
Even my cup match.
Okay. What you drinking on? What's in that cup?
Kool-Aid.
Well, what flavor Kool-Aid is that?
Blue.
Right. Think to my flavor. It's either blue, purple, or red.
Red.
Queen Mother.
And lemonade.
Listen, I know you got pina pineapple, which is my favorite. I don't even know if they make that anymore. I ain't drank Kool-Aid in so long.
Well, that's that fancy shit.
Man, that was the flavor at our house. Woo.
Right. Sonic Soul 4619 said, Mason, you know Auntie and them gonna tell you log off. Right, log the fuck off.
I'll just log off.
Or stay here and just let it play on TV while we talk about it, so you get it all at the same time.
Cause you ain't missing nothing, bro.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Listen, you ain't missing nothing, bro.
That was a very good episode. I'm
gonna keep it a bean.
Ain't missing. That was a good episode. We're gonna argue about this one because that was good. Pedro Pascal did his thug thizzle for this to be his last episode. That's it.
Yeah.
See, I like D-Man. D-Man said the penultimate episode is not the time to have some flashbacks. Right.
Okay. I would agree with that, but it was still a good episode. Oh, man. Tim, I'm sorry, girl.
Mel said this episode had me missing my daddy. I would say me too, but, he left voluntarily, so.
Okay. Let's get into the episode.
Yamil said all of these flashbacks happened out of order, but were 100% necessary. Listen, Yamil, while you are here,
that's why.
Hey, message me on Facebook, Tyrus B. Kennedy, so we can get you on for the last episode. Don't forget. Emily said she was just happy to see Joel. Like, okay, listen. Let me just say,
shit. Here come.
No. Like,
I'm waiting for
I was happy to see Joel myself. And yes, he did a fantastic job. But nigga, like, again, maybe it's just being spoiled from Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. Because that episode 9, them 9s be 9ing, bro.
Yeah.
But this wasn't 9, it was 6.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is 9 was always the penultimate episode.
Yeah.
You knew when you got to 9, it was gonna be some shit.
It was gonna pop off.
Yeah.
Like, you knew this.
Yeah.
So you know, that's my whole thing. Laney said Pedro acted his ass off, and
And he
again,
did.
and
And did.
did he
Mm-hmm.
really did? You know, I do agree. Matter of fact, while I'm looking at it, because we got Caleb in the comments, he plays the game too. So I want both of y'all on that next week for the final episode, season 2. Make sure you reach out. Mason said HBO is broke. We ain't getting a 9 for a while.
Especially after the new name change or change back or what reverse name. What is
I don't know what the hell they doing. Like, what the hell? What the
So-
heliante?
yeah.
So yeah, so shit, let's get into it. So
Let's go.
this is a flashback episode, and this shit took us back to the 80s.
Mhm.
With Joel and his brother and his pappy. And let me just say, they daddy, that was a good hire because he looked like he could be Pedro's pappy.
And the boy they picked to play Pedro looked like he could be a young Pedro. I was like, oh wow.
That was some good matching. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
like
good.
like it was a pretty good setup as far as the actors go.
Evening, niggas.
So we start off with Pedro. Damn, I mean little Joel and his pappy.
Not Pedro.
And Joel them put them beaters on somebody. And his daddy, you know, checking him. So outside of what we saw at the end, what did you take away from that conversation?
For me, I took away that's where his hero complex started, or that's what created him to be the one that's got to save everybody, because he was saving Tommy in that episode, saving Tommy from an ass whooping.
Either that or that's already like who he was, and it was starting to like manifest itself, you know, early. Same shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I took from it, I beat your ass because my daddy beat my ass. Deal with it, nigga.
That too.
Hey, but he was like, hey, at least I ain't really fucking you up. I took it easy. So that's pretty much all I got from it.
Gang.
And he does tell him, I hope if you ever become a father, you at least do better than I did.
Right. Which came back up later on.
Right.
And that's pretty much it. From there till we see Eugene, and then the end. Like,
no, sir. No, we're not doing that.
Well, go ahead then. Keep us moving forward, because I swear to God, this episode was.
It was not. It was a good episode. You don't understand the art of setting up the story.
I know.
This provided a lot of filler that we didn't get because we went to major events in earlier episodes. So this feels
man, we got with 7 episodes though. I don't need no filler with like the next
exactly.
We have to, but some of us like story development.
I get it. Like I totally got it.
We want to see. So we wanted to see where Joel came from. So we got him as a teenager and saving his brother Tommy and his hero complex and all of that.
You gave me that shit in season 1.
Yeah. Well, they could have, but they gave it to you here. So you got it. So what you complaining about?
No, like this is Pedro Pascal's Emmy nomination right here.
Come on. He gave it up. He gave it up in this episode.
And then in the Eugene situation, we see that Ellie turned snitch witch.
Wait, we ain't to that point yet.
Oh, sorry.
What is it?
You must got an appointment.
And it's Captain Howard, not fucking Eugene. Okay,
Come on,
Nah, anybody who's seen Bad Boys.
My apologies, sweet.
Oh yeah,
Summer.
that was
It's
him.
Captain Howard, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I like it when you call me Bunny Low.
Red said they down for it.
I agree.
Now DM makes a good point. A lot of this was showing Joel being a good father, the father he couldn't be to his real daughter who had died, 1, 2, 3 days.
Okay, are we starting here?
Let's get into that shit. Let's get into it. I have thoughts.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. Nigga, why is your name Somebody Must Have Greased It?
That was my favorite line from the episode.
But
that was my favorite line.
Okay.
You know what was the craziest line when Ellie was like the birds and the bees, and it was like dick and vagina, and as soon as she said that, I said Jesus and Joel said Jesus. I said just on some bad shit.
That nigga Joel head whipped around so fast.
That nigga said Jesus. Like,
Mason, you got to watch the episode. Don't be coming to here. You ain't watched the episode.
No, Mason ain't watched the episode. That sounds like
no. Oh no.
Please.
This
seems to be pretty accurate. Pretty accurate assessment.
No. We go from Pedro as a teen to Pedro walking into the bar and talking to old boy. And he is trying to get items because it is a special time so that he can create this guitar. And he's asking for things that sound like it's for some kind of food item. We don't really know. Right. It ends up being a cake for Ellie's birthday. Mm-hmm. And this is her, which one is this?
16.
This
15.
was her 15. Mm-hmm.
15.
So that was right after they got there. They hadn't been there but what, 3 months, I think it was. What's the time thing on there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I find it very interesting that they kept it in a 1-year cycle so that it was the next year was her birthday, and then the next year was her birthday, and so on and so on.
It showed a pattern of ain't shitness from Joel, but go off.
How did that show a pattern of ain't shitness?
Because nigga, this is the only time you spend time with Ellie.
No, I don't think that's
spend time with his ass. She was a teenager.
I didn't see it like that.
Like to do this more, like to do this more, and she was like, "Yeah, okay."
Every time they do that shit, he'd be like, "Yeah, we got to do this shit some more." Like they was drifting apart. You could tell. So the whole
they was drifting apart because she already had suspicions about what had happened in Seattle, and she wasn't
right, which even further contributes to Joel's ain't shitness, or no?
Well, that's depends on whether or not you thought what he did was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I was all for it, but I mean, I'm for the objectiveness of all things. Now, I would have did the same fucking shit, and I felt what he said later on, but we'll get there.
Okay, so but in this case, his ain't shitness saved her ass because he went up in there and
that. I love what he did. It's the lie. The lie is the ain't shitness. Him saving her wasn't. I agree with what he did, but like, why lie?
I wouldn't have told her in that condition. I would have told her when she was fully awake.
We're years later. We're going through years later. Like,
but come on. I mean, maybe he was like, "Well, since that's behind us, I'm gonna leave it behind."
It's clearly not behind us. I mean, come on, Queen Mama. Now you know it's not behind us. Don't say that.
Right, because the whole episode turns out to
I'm gonna break it down like this. Don't act like you ain't never lied about some shit you knew was gonna cause you to have some consequences you ain't want to have. Bottom line, that's what it is. He knows when he tells her the truth, it is going to change their relationship, and for all intents and purposes, this is his daughter, and he doesn't have a daughter anymore. His real daughter.
When you lie to your kids, right? When you lie to your kids to protect, quote unquote, protect them from shit, how much of it is you protecting them? How much of it is you being selfish?
It's absolutely him being selfish.
And you not wanting to have that conversation, right?
It's absolutely him.
Like, what's the difference between whether it's too young or you just being selfish? Yeah.
He knows it's going to be consequences that he does not want to pay, which is possibly losing her. So it's absolutely selfish.
Should have had that conversation when she was loopy as fuck in the back of that truck.
Yeah, I killed them niggas, but listen.
I killed everybody. Everybody got to die.
Hey,
it was
baby
for you.
Girl, they was finna cut your brain out, baby.
And how do we know that a cure?
I had to get him.
Jamil said this. Y'all got kids, and this is on record.
Hey, man.
I
don't know how many times I had to tell y'all this.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids.
I knew he was going to say that.
That part too. Yes, I killed everybody. Now do it again.
Y'all scared of y'all cheering? The fuck? I murked them. I murked all their ass, and I do it again. And I hope they burn in hell.
Yes, they deserve to die.
There it is. I hope they burn in hell.
Yes, they deserve to die.
Y'all stupid.
Basically, he was scared.
Shit, because he essentially called to. I don't know if you did that on purpose by mistake, but that's a great point. I mean, it's time to kill all over again. Like, you do something to my baby, and hey,
click clack, click clack, son.
Click clack, click clack. Yeah.
And I hope they burn in hell. They all deserved it. I just wouldn't have lied to her about it.
I was more bothered that they turned that man into a super soldier when he killed everybody in the hospital by himself.
Oh.
But didn't see the Abby play.
I don't know. I mean, them niggas was just lame as fuck. Like, the Fireflies, some weak ass. Like, you niggas not trained. Y'all just out here pretending to be some niggas with guns and shit. Joel was really him. My nigga pulled up with that. Nigga.
Yeah. This is where we get to see that she burned herself to cover up the bite. And
yeah.
Smart.
Tommy brings her in because they've medicated her because she's in pain. And he's, fussing at her, but he later tells her, I understand why you did that shit.
Yeah, because don't she even say, like, I just really wanted to wear
short sleeves
again.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah. TK, don't be doing all of that.
You muted, nigga.
Muted.
On mute, and it's probably a good thing.
Where do we go from here? Like
1 year later, 16 years.
I will say, like, my boy was really trying, man. Like he was going out his way to make her birthday special and teaching life lessons and all that shit, which we could have saw this in season 1, but I digress.
I mean, like it's fine. It's fine. It was a good episode. I don't even consider it a filler because it really. I mean, if anything, I guess it is technically a filler because it filled in a lot of the years that we skipped over. But everything from the reason why Eugene was the spark that kind of ignited what ended up being the toughest conversation that they were supposed to have, shit like that. I thought that kind of reveal was important. Mm-hmm. And I think that the show did a good job as far as adding something like that in. So we would be, kind of on our feet when the conversation actually did happen and when it did take place. Because before that, you remember, I just assumed that they were just on the outs and it was what it was. But then for them to kind of see them make up towards the end brought a little bit of, my relief for everybody.
Facts.
Yeah.
But shit.
Next year is what? The spaceship year is the T-Rex year.
Yes.
That happened at the same time, don't it? They go to the fucking walk through the woods.
It's her 16th birthday.
Happened
time with the fucking T-Rex and Joel still, playing daddy. Oh, baby girl, be careful. Oh my God.
At first I thought it was like the Universal Studios tour, the old Jurassic Park set and T-Rex.
I'm like, where did you find that shit?
Where in the fuck is this in Wyoming?
I'm assuming that's like I know it's kind of far away, but that shit got to be like on the way to the museum. Maybe there's like a landmark to get to the museum type shit. I don't know.
Emil said shot for shot from the game.
Beautiful. Where the fuck is this Wyoming? Like how the fuck did they find this science museum? Yeah.
Right.
A big old orrery and now what I said was, what in the hell did he get a tape for a shuttle launch? Like, come on, son.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I was like, now y'all doing a little bit much.
It took me a while to find this. I thought it was gonna be like some Al Green or something.
You know what?
So she goes to the museum, she tries on the space helmet, they get in the capsule, she replays this tape and relives being in the capsule during takeoff. I put, where the hell did he get a recording of a launch? Ain't no internet.
What did she say? Joel, I'm higher than Whitney.
Oh God. What, like, how you find a way to bring that in?
That would have been right in line with some shit Ellis like said.
That would be right.
Really?
That would have been.
I don't know when the Crack is Whack interview happened, but it's right around that 03 to. So, it's in the early 2000s time frame. I don't know if it was like.
But the thing I took away from this is like he was trying so hard, like he was crying when they were in the capsule, and he was very proud of himself because he had done all of this for her birthday. And when he asked her, "Did I do good?" she was like, "Are you kidding me?" So he really, really wanted to always make her birthday special. So I thought that was sweet.
Yep.
Very much
right.
So.
And I mean, that just shows how much he loved her and wanted to be the father that she never had. And,
TK is over, I think, parenting.
They take care of her.
He says shit like "fuck them kids," but
oh no, I mean I completely agree with that. And I got a fucking 6 and a 9-year-old. I ain't debating that. I'm just saying TK is over the idea of like having to watch after fucking other people.
Nah, man. Listen, man.
That nigga needs
he's talking about this
vacation 20 times a year. That's what TK needs. Instead of the 10 times a year he goes on vacation, he needs 20 times a year.
Hey, listen, man. Let me just say. Hey, I love parenting. I love kids, my kids. It's the greatest job in the world.
that didn't sound
nigga blink 3 times if you
that didn't sound very convincing.
If you're kidnapped. That nigga said he went to the museum. Yay.
I'm just saying, man. This episode just agitated me, bro. Like, because we get to
there was some times where I looked down at my phone.
I looked down a lot too. Because it wasn't. You could listen to this one and catch it. But hey, what the fuck did Ellie look at? Like when they was walking away?
Fireflies.
Oh, that's why I was like, what the fuck was over there? My dumb ass. I'm like, what is over there? What is she looking at?
You was looking at your phone.
Right.
Nigga, you know what?
I was looking at my phone if I knew you stopped and looked at stuff.
But that's the thing, though, right? You say fireflies. I call them motherfuckers lightning bugs because I'm from Mississippi, so I just call them niggas lightning bugs. I don't even think
lightning bugs. I could relate.
Yeah, so my country didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Good job, Slush.
Well, yeah, so he went out his way to find something cool and exciting for her birthday, and it worked. And then she just said "fuck you" 3 days later, like they always do. Yep.
Okay, CJ, you all right? You need a moment?
Oh no, I'm great.
You nigga. You want to talk about you? Do we need to talk about some shit right quick and then get back to it?
Nah, man, it's just this episode agitated me. That's all. I really wanted some action or something, bro. Like,
oh, come on, man. Like after the last few episodes, you know when it's gonna be no goddamn action.
Yeah, I knew.
I told you last week you weren't gonna be.
It's gonna be the Emmy reel. Yeah. TK needed.
And this is probably the last time we see Joel.
Shit, those be have a lot of talking too, yeah, especially House of Dragons.
Yes, but it was meaningful talk, dog. Like, damn near every conversation you had to be like,
it was some sort of battle strategy or something.
Yeah, like what this nigga just said. It's gonna matter down the line. I know it.
And it's a political show, right?
Yeah.
It's politics.
He's like, ooh, you about to go out of space. You need a helmet. Yeah, she need a helmet, all right.
Oh God. All right, 1 year later, her 17th birthday. She in there getting some. Oh, she in the room getting a tattoo and some.
It's like, goddamn, Ellie go to lunch early.
Girl.
And getting some her birthday cake, and he like, the fuck going on up in her? So he busts up in the room.
Not up in her.
Yeah, somebody take it from there. He busts up in the room after he hears what sounds to be some suspicious activities.
Yeah, Joel act like he was from goddamn 1972 Pine Belt Bible Belt area. Get that shit. What's going on here? What's going on in here? You got tattoos, drugs. And you ain't that nigga, you know, old folks, they can't accept that shit. You in here experimenting? Like, nah, nigga, she's full blown, buddy.
My boy said it.
Don't know how you missed that.
Yeah, like when he asked her earlier, like, what's going on with you and Jesse? I see the way you look at him. No, you obviously
buddy,
don't,
you
bro.
Clueless, bud.
Jesse ain't what you need to worry about, brother.
Like Stevie and Ray could see better than that.
I know that's right.
Joel ass was in denial. Niggas in denial.
So you're saying he was the king of Egypt, huh?
And I'm saying that nigga was goddamn Corliss Valarian. He'll grow out of it. Nigga thought later. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I heard between Yamil.
He'll grow out.
I can't.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck that shit, y'all. You be alright, shit. Yeah, okay, bet." And shit, next night or that same fucking night, this nigga hear some noises and go upstairs. Ellie pushing goddamn. Like, nigga, I'm out there. I can't do this shit no more.
Joe was like 5. What the fuck ever vision?
Now we see though how Ellie ends up in the garage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found myself these last 2 weeks wondering why the fuck did Ellie end up in the garage?
Oh, is that what you were wondering?
I did.
Yeah, but you were contemplating that with like just you it just couldn't leave your brain.
Listen, man, listen, I was sitting on the toilet doing a Sudoku, and it came to me like, why was Ellie in the garage? Yep. And now we know, in the words of G.I. Joe,
because it wasn't apparent.
Knowing is half the battle.
And thank you for tuning in to WTMI. Way too much information.
Ma'am, hold on, ma'am.
What,
ma'am?
What?
Now, you of all people should not tell me about TMI. Okay.
All right. So,
man.
Your grandma and your grandpa have their dentures, and so when they get in bed and they take their dentures out and they gum on each other. So that's how I'm gonna leave that. So
Fuck you.
Oh God.
Moving on.
I had the same reaction to that shit every time.
Me and Isaac like to watch mating season on the Serengeti.
Isaac.
Hey, but for real though, I look at Leslie's face every time on that clip and just die laughing,
bro. It's the funniest shit is just going around the horn. You just gotta go.
Every time you see something different,
everybody's face.
You gotta go around the horn.
Yeah, it's everybody's face.
Leslie's looking like, what the hell?
Yo,
the first one I go to is Liz Cersei because
the look of confusion on her face, bro.
Liz Cersei was like, "What the fuck is going on? What is happening right now?"
Damn.
It is my job as the senior member on this squad to try to educate you about life, children.
Hell no. No.
But no, seriously though, I was wondering why she ended up in the garage, and I'm glad they cleared that up for me.
Whatever, TK.
Yeah, because it wasn't already apparent.
It
wasn't apparent or anything. It wasn't like
it wasn't apparent. It wasn't like, oh wow,
it wasn't obvious.
A teenager living with me, so teenagers gonna do what the fuck teenagers do.
Hey, but listen, man, I also can't stand Ellie,
but I get it.
Like she is mad disrespectful, bro. My boy was like, "This is my house." She's like, "Bitch, you don't own shit."
Man. Like it just a couple times where he really just should have slapped her 1 or 2 times, like because you're just not gonna talk to me like that. I don't care.
Something not shake, right?
I don't even you. I might not be your daddy. I'm goddamn it. Like but I'm gonna be the nigga that's slapping your ass. Goddamn it, bitch. Who are you talking to? She's pissing me off with that shit.
Yeah, she was disrespectful as fuck. She was. But and then it was funny when he tries to go and talk to Gail, and Gail is like, "Don't you see me trying to enjoy my sandwich? Like, why the fuck is you over here talking about mom?"
Hey, she said, "Do I have a fucking the doctor is in son like Lucy from Peanuts?"
That cracked me up. She went there.
Yeah, Gail went with it from jump.
Like, damn, nigga, but yeah, niggas be studying dreams and shit. Nigga, what you want? Damn, let me finish my motherfucking lunch.
She's like, a bitch can't even enjoy a fucking sandwich in this motherfucker.
Right.
And then told that nigga, like, yeah, that moth shit don't mean no. Butterflies mean growth and prosperity, nigga. That moth mean death, nigga.
Right.
If you believe that.
You know.
He asking her all them goddamn questions like she care. She don't fucking care. Hell, she left Kevin twice.
Second time was Kevin's fault. I stand on that. Or was it the first one? One of them shit.
Hold on, wait, what are we talking about?
She left
Home Alone. The mama from Home Alone.
Oh, Kevin. Okay. I was like, who the fuck is Kevin? Nah.
Kevin! Many goddamn cheering is Halle Berry done lost being a fucking crackhead, man. Get off my girl.
2 years later, 19.
This one shit started hitting. This one she's sitting in the garage with the questions, ain't it, Celestial?
Yeah, she like, so this is what I'm gonna say to this nigga. Like, I know you was lying about that Firefly shit, cause how in the hell, if all these motherfuckers was chasing us and you was carrying me, how we made it out? And how, like, she going through the list of questions, like, why this shit ain't adding up? The math ain't mathing.
I mean, God forbid it takes her fucking 5 years to figure the shit out. Like, the shit happened like 4 years ago.
You just
TK, maybe you're right. Maybe she does need that goddamn helmet. Like, I mean, God forbid.
Thank you, Tanya.
Interesting point, Tanya Green.
Thank you for that piece of trivia.
Tanya Green said, "Did y'all see the book she was reading? Earth Abides was a post-apocalyptic show on MGM a few months ago."
Like I thought post-apocalyptic. I'm fucking you up.
Shut up, Leslie. Oh my God.
That was fuck you up.
No,
he said post.
I mean, I will say here, I think just as much as he doesn't want to tell her the truth, he doesn't really want to know the truth, because again, she also knows it's going to change how she feels. So both of them doing the dance, black families, all families do, where they don't tell the truth, because there's consequences when you tell the truth. Somebody got to act. Somebody got to do something, and nobody wants to do anything. They want it to stay the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas they'll hold in some truth. They won't tell the truth. They'll just say, "Don't you leave them kids over there with him."
Right.
Which is the craziest shit in the world. Uncle Lester needs to fucking go to jail.
The fact they named that nigga Lester was like, man, y'all preordained that shit. How could you name a nigga Lester? Oh, fuck.
Mo and Lester. Uncle Mo.
Oh shit.
Okay, so they go on the patrol. He's on her first patrol. She's weak. And he's like, "Look, we're gonna do the little. We're gonna enter this slow. We're gonna go to the sorriest trail that don't never see no action, and we're gonna be chilling."
Yeah, Ellie was like, "Man, fuck all this."
Shut up, Leslie. I heard you. Yeah, and Ellie was annoyed by that, and she usually is annoyed.
Ellie is fucking annoying.
Right. Yes. That's the main part. Yeah.
I agree.
Like, bitch, trust me, I don't want you to be here either, okay? But,
But here we are.
Right, exactly. I got to teach you how to... I got to teach you how to contribute to this motherfucker besides getting tattoos and
burning yourself on
carpet munching.
Facts.
You was already to get out here to these damn patrols, so let's do it. So they riding, they chilling. They get a little call on the radio. Hey, some shit done hit the fan over in sector whatever. Need you to get over there. So he like take your ass back. Right. And he like, take your ass back. And she like, hell no. I came out here for action. I'm about to get some.
Fuck you. I don't listen to fucking shit you fucking say, Joel. Ever fucking Joel. Look, you look, bitch.
Hey, she was like, I'm your fucking partner.
How about
wow.
Get off these houses and I whoop your goddamn ass.
Yo, and if she
can go back
I would have put belt to ass. I don't give a fuck if it's your
and the writers like I don't know if this is a game thing, and I don't know if Ellie says fuck so much on the game, but the writers like, can we go one episode without her saying
fucking
fuck?
Joel, fuck you, fucking Joel.
This shit is getting too old. Like, like god damn, like do they have to? Does she have to say fuck all the time?
Fuck you, Joel.
Well, everyone has their favorite word, I'm sure. So
I get everybody has their favorite word.
That's obviously hers.
Can
you know how to do
we reduce the fuck by like 3? You said, what'd you say, Celeste?
Yamil.
I said, y'all know how that shit go in other households because that wouldn't have played in the one I grew up in.
Look at Yamil comment.
Yes, Yamil. Yamil said white shit. Very much so.
Like Yamil, did that happen on the show? Was she like the dialogue of a bunch of F-bombs? Because, I mean, I feel like what are the fucking writers doing at this point?
Fucking Joel.
Fucking A, man.
You're not my fucking dad.
I mean, just fuck. Fuckity fuck.
So, how often do you have these fuck fits?
How often do you have these fuck fits? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Did you say fit or fist?
Like
What'd she say?
Diddy trial. The hell?
Fit. As in a tantrum.
I said fits, but she said fest.
Oh, no.
I said fit as in a tantrum.
No, you mean as in a bunch of niggas.
Tantrum or tantric? Oh,
no. Tantrum, as in a child having an uncontrollable episode because they don't get what they want.
Yamil gonna fit right in next week. This nigga said fist.
So, I have a question about this scene. So they get down into the midst of where all the drama is supposed to be happening. They done got off the horses. They walked in. Another horse comes through dragging a dead body. They see another dead body.
Now, mushrooms all on it and shit.
It supposedly only was going to take them 10 minutes to get there. So they run up on Eugene. Eugene is standing there. He's bit. I literally wrote down, well, what happened to all the infected that had to attack them? How they just...
Oh, nigga.
Was that it? Was the motherfucker on the ground infected? Because that nigga had mushrooms all on it.
Okay. I thought that was another person that was with them. Okay.
It was all covered in mushrooms, so I'm assuming I'm assuming that's who did the biting.
It might have been. It probably was.
And not a fucking dime was spent on this episode besides the actor's fucking base salary. All right?
We ain't doing no makeup today, goddamn it.
Take some good and put it on your face.
I ain't doing no fucking makeup. I ain't putting mushrooms on niggas.
Makeup sound like fucking playoffs.
I told them I was fucking off today. Niggas
makeup artists can go home early.
But at least we got to finally got the answer to where she got that cool graphic on her guitar from, because I was wondering that too.
Oh, it was fucking Cypher too. Dang, dude played a lot of shit.
That was awesome.
I was
awesome callback. Awesome callback, because I really paid attention to when she was playing fucking Green Day and Pearl Jam. Fucking Pearl Jam, Joel. How old are you?
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Joel?
Oh,
That's all you know is fucking Pearl Jam?
No, you fucking 80?
Tonight will be the night that I fall for you.
So Eugene is bit, and he is begging to go see Gail. And I'm trying to ignore y'all. He is begging to go see Gail, and Pedro, Joel, is like, nah, partner, I can't let you do that. And Ellie is like, yes, the fuck you can. Eugene, hold your hand. Let me see if he's shaking. Count to 10. He does all the things. Joel is like, you can't do it.
She knew.
Right.
She turned back around and looked at that.
I know you lied.
Right, like.
But this was more. But this whole shit, though, and I get it. The entire episode led up to this for this reason, because this is what confirmed for Ellie that Joel was the lion.
Right.
That's what all this was about. Like literally every second of this episode was to lead up to get us to this point where Ellie finally had this confirmation without even having to have a conversation with him that Joel aligned as it.
That's a great point, because Ellie didn't give two shits about Eugene.
Yeah, it wasn't about that. Like it had nothing. Even after it happened, and I don't want to get too far ahead, but like just we'll get there. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, so before we
might want to talk about it, because this is all in the same.
Well, like when they get back, basically he blamed him. He blames Eugene, like, no, we got rules. We got rules for a fucking reason. Like, I get it, but we got fucking rules for a reason. I can't let Nick go back. So he blames him. Ellie comes back. She's fucking silent all the way back to Jackson. Joel, they get back. Joel spins a story. It was a nice fucking story. Made oh God.
Look at the flowers, Eugene.
Look at them fucking flowers, Eugene.
Hey, that's kind of what he did, though. He walked into that clearing like, oh, look at the red.
Look at some. Hey, told that nigga, don't turn around, bitch ass nigga.
Right.
And
hey, Eugene was like, bitch, I don't need no scenery.
Nigga say, I want to my life. Joel hit him with some deep shit. Like, nigga, if you love somebody, you can always see their face, bitch ass nigga.
On God. Yeah. I see my daughter's face every day.
I don't know. I like little shit like this though. Like, you don't hear the gunshot, you don't see them blam them, but you just see the fucking bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Art, nigga. Art.
Hey,
they should put the word up that says art, nigga. But
you know what that scene reminded
plus
me
it
of?
saves you some more money. You ain't got to show nigga get shot.
Like when he walked Eugene through the woods and shit, and walked him into that clearing, and Eugene had that moment of clarity, like he knew what was going to take place.
Yeah.
It made me think about I think it was Goodfellas when they walked Tommy into that house and he saw that plastic on the floor.
That nigga said, "Oh,
fuck."
That's what Bree just said. Bree said Eugene ass said, "Oh, it's beautiful." Then it hit him.
Like, by the way, Eugene deserved to get bit. I mean, his fucking.
First of all, look, I put in my notes, and I'm sure this is where you're going. Why the fuck was he out there? Why is Eugene on fucking goddamn patrol?
This nigga has like zero. He looks like he has zero. He's old as shit. He has zero fucking awareness, zero skills. Like,
had an
what is
empty
he
weapon.
doing?
Nigga had an empty gun and tried to point it at somebody.
He drew the empty gun.
See, okay. I thought that's what was happening.
Huh?
Malcolm his eyes changed as he was
I thought that myself.
I thought that too, but I know whether or not he was crying or if it was.
No,
that nigga eyes could have been Targaryen purple. Joel was right. You should blame that nigga, right?
And I completely 100% agree with Joel.
Fuck the bullshit. But back to this shit me and Leslie on. Why the fuck was Eugene out there?
Right. Listen, man, you don't send the weed, man.
He had no business.
Why you sending the weed
man to his shop? So
he's sending the weed man. Thank you, TK. Why you sending the weed man to do the dirty work? Why you sending the weed man
He's supposed to be he's supposed to be posted up in the cut with the hydroponics.
In the corner. On the corner.
Getting the shit right. So we can get back and get right.
So Caleb said they sent him out there. He was an ex-cop. So was Seth.
Act like one of me, goddammit.
So was Seth. Seth was an ex-cop too, but yet and still they let him be a bartender from Cheers and shit.
I mean, I thought he was a veteran. Listen, I mean, like, God bless the veterans, but I know a lot of veterans don't know how to, you know. A lot of veterans who ain't seen combat.
Who sends the plug?
Who sends the plug?
That was just dumb.
Who sends the plug?
Man.
It's I mean, but also just
fire cones, you feel me? You'll never have it like this again, nigga. Hey, niggas is smoking them little joints, talking about nigga.
But I mean, like Eugene's own awareness just seemed to be lacking that whole entire scene. Like, I mean, everything from him getting bit to where the fuck is everybody else? Where, I mean, like, was it like a horde of motherfuckers? Was it just one thing that bit him? As a vet, I agree. Some mess.
It looked like it was just if he was an ex-Firefly, that ain't saying much because we saw Joel clear them niggas. So I mean,
thank you. Right.
Fireflies.
Your meal.
What the fuck was he doing out there? And he had zero fucking awareness about what Joel was doing. Like, I mean, like, by the time you're turning into that, you're going into a wooded area. And Eugene should know the path, at least somewhat, how to get back to camp. Why did
this nigga said which way? Which way we go?
Water to figure out that nigga. I'm going to get. Right. I'm about to get murdered.
Joel was like, "Oh, nigga, asked me which way. Hang it right, nigga." He should have never asked. If he wouldn't have asked which way, the nigga might have got to go home. If you could. Like, nigga, if you can navigate us back, I might let you live, nigga.
I might let you see your wife.
But you see, Joel hesitated. Joel, them niggas got to that little impasse and niggas say, hey, which way? Joel stopped like,
Like, nigga, you ain't all the way there.
Right. Hang a right for me, buddy.
Oh, and he did say something about how the cordyceps
made you feel.
He was like he was getting cold.
Cold.
Yeah, he said he was getting cold.
Oh, nigga. Hey, nigga.
My boy was like, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. All right, nigga, you getting cold, nigga. You talking too much right now.
Now, see,
that
you revealing too much information, my boy.
Shut up.
He should have shot him anyway. Like, I wouldn't even did the whole, hey, I prompt Ellie, get your ass on that horse and go back inside.
Thank you.
Right. Once again, that line shit, like, bro, trying to protect people and you just paint like this is what's making it look worse than what it is. Yep. I would prefer like just tell it what it is. Like all that shit we just said, hey man, Eugene ass couldn't even navigate us back. The nigga eyes was changing. He was talking about he was turning cold. I had to do what I had to do. We got a fucking rule that we can't go back. Now if she hates you after that, then fuck the little girl. But like that line shit, fuck that.
That shit would. I mean, like that shit would eventually get better, bro. But you can't be out here like blatant fucking lies. Like Ellie knows you by this point. She knows you a cold, hard ass killer.
Exactly. So they get back. You know, they drag Eugene's dumb ass back to fucking Jackson because this nigga's stupid for getting fucking bit, but fucking idiot. And you know, Gail comes out. She's crying. And Joel told up, a nice little story made,
try to make it nice. Try to make it
look good. Gail would have had, and that's to me.
He was strong.
Like Ellie, she calls Joel selfish in these moments, but to me that was selfish of her because like in this apocalyptic world, Gail could have had some type of closure and peace about Eugene, but now she got to live the rest of her life with this. Whatever, with these thoughts, with these feelings of, oh, this is what happened. He begged. Like, no, why would you even say that? Oh, he begged to see. Like, the nigga was big. The nigga was big.
Well, I mean, that goes back.
Nigga was big. What you want me to do?
Yeah, right. It wasn't. Which again, that's why I said it was selfish because like she made that whole moment about the shit in Salt Lake. That's what and that's when she looked at Joel and said, "You swore." She wasn't talking about Eugene. That she was not. When she said the words "you swore," she was talking about Salt Lake City then. So like,
man, don't do this. Don't do this, man.
Like that shit.
Team happy. Team green, baby. I feel you, D-man. Hey, man. That nigga say, everybody going right? Let me make this quick left.
Hey, that whole situation.
Happy is Allison pulling up in the green dress, nigga.
Facts.
that whole situation where Ellie told her what really happened, bro. He should have socked it in, bro.
Oh God, oh God. That closed fist.
Like, shut your goddamn mouth.
That reminded me.
Got one more word.
That shit pissed me off.
That situation reminded me of myself, bro. I was about 9 years old, and we got in the car with my mama friend, Miss Gladys, and she said, "Girl, I like your hair." And I was already mad at my mama for something she did or said or whatever. And before my mama could answer, I said, "It ain't hers." So when I came to, she was like, "Don't you ever in your life." And that was the last time I did that shit.
Man, well done, Ellie ass, man.
Hey, nigga, that shit remind me when
so for a week you were
when my mama drove by the liquor store. When mama drove by the liquor store, I said, "Mom, that's your favorite store, ain't it?"
Oh my God.
Y'all was brave. Y'all was brave because I did not play with Benita J. Holmes like that.
I was 10. What you want me to say?
Y'all was brave.
Trying to be funny at the time.
Yeah, some shit that ain't funny, man.
Oh,
that shit was funny. Fuck yeah, fuck that. That shit was funny. I'll go to my grave with that.
Okay.
I see. We been fucked up for some years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the dynamic between mothers and daughters is a whole lot different than between mothers and sons. Because
boy, you ain't lying.
That ain't something I wanted to do.
We got him killed, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
No.
I'm smart enough not to know not to do that shit with my mom.
I'm definitely the youngest.
I had to knock that little bitch between the wash and the dry.
Mama killed her, knocked my sister head off between that goddamn wash and dry.
You think you grown? You buy your own damn tampon.
Nigga, you know what's so funny? Like my wife and her mom are like best friends now, but them niggas used to like fist fight.
PTSD.
Like, God damn.
What's the word?
Again, the dynamic between mothers and daughters is way different than mothers and sons.
Right, exactly. Meanwhile, the dad used to be like, "Hey, nigga, my name ain't Ben, and I ain't."
Hey, listen, bro. I got 4 of them. I got 4 of them.
Good God,
and I've seen it all.
This nigga got 4 kids.
4 daughters.
Oh, you got 5 kids?
No.
Yeah.
No,
how many kids you got, TK? What you think? I'm losing count.
I got a 5-piece, man.
You got 5? Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey, what Kobe do to that motherfucking fan? Nigga,
fuck all of them.
All right, nigga. Hey, man, Kobe count them goddamn championships, nigga. That's one thing you can't take away from that motherfucker. That 5-piece.
In unrelated news, Jamal Roberts just won American Idol.
Who the fuck is
good job. I ain't know that shit was still a show.
Oh, shout out to Mississippi. Okay, all right. Well, Mississippi.
Yeah, he from Meridian.
Hey, somebody said, how the hell he get all the days out of school in a Mississippi school system? felt.
TK got a franchise.
I've heard that this season has really shown a lot of real raw talent, and so that a lot of them.
Yes, Mal, he was black.
You know, we wouldn't have.
They was hating on
Mississippi. Come on now,
Jamal. I would like to see a white boy named Jamal. That would be funny.
I don't know, like, but there's some white people named Jerome out here, so hey.
No, Jamal.
I know a white Keisha.
That's like
nigga, Jerome. I mean, like the head of the Federal Chair Reserve is named fucking Jerome Powell, and he's
that's like a fucking white whale, pun intended.
No.
That threw me off when I saw who
have
he was.
Blonde hair and blue eyes and be named Jamal.
No, you ain't never seen nobody named Jamal, white guy. No.
That's what I'm talking about. I need that's what.
Okay, I was about to say, yeah, but I was saying that. I mean, Jerome took me for a loop. So I mean, Jamal and Jerome ain't too far off.
No, yeah, they are.
Queen Mama, you just like to goddamn argue. Get the fuck out of here. You try to.
We gonna be contrary, my boy.
Only with you,
I mean, because goddamn, what are we talking about? Jerome and Jamal ain't too far. Is far off to you? Is that what you're telling me?
They both start with J. That's about it.
I swear, I don't even know how we got here. Can we get back to the show?
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
Anyway, so what? We had the final scene where fucking.
What is the final scene? Oh, when they stand on the porch.
Where the guys
9 months later, we back at the Christmas party. We see that play out again.
Yeah, I call them dykes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see a little.
That nigga say, y'all. I ain't hear it the first time. He's like, y'all need church.
Bull daggers.
Church.
Like, bro.
I didn't hear that part either.
That shit was funny. I think it was funnier from Joel's POV.
I thought right because it was like a side point of view. I was like,
because he just pulled up on them niggas like, hey, it's a family event. It's fucking tights. He meant that shit with his soul too, boy. He was not fucking playing with them little girls.
Oh shit!
That nigga Joel was on his ass quick too, and then that shit there pissed me off all over again. I don't fucking need your fucking help, Joe. You're not my fucking dad, okay? Motherfucker. Fuck, man. Chill out, you man. Chill out.
He definitely fucking does.
Not the hard R. Oh god.
On and off the show.
What is your fucking problem, Joel?
You said motherfucker.
I don't need your fucking help. You gotta do that. You gotta do that stupid ass Bella Ramsey face. Motherfucker. Man, them niggas know they can make some stupid ass damn faces.
And she's from fucking England. She's from England. She had like she's from the Midwest.
That's funny.
Yeah, like she's from fucking Ozarks.
Oh God.
Well, now.
So they have that exchange. Joel and Maria have an exchange. Joel and Ellie have an exchange. They take off. He goes to the house. He's sitting there playing the guitar. She shows up. She walks past, but then she comes back so that they can have the conversation. And here's where, they finally confront the fact that he lied. And she basically says, like, you made the same face you had when you told me about Seattle. I'm going to give you one more time to tell me the motherfucking truth. And if you lie, we done. And so, like, even in the face change, I was like, you better do your good acting, Pedro. So when he realizes that she knows and that she wants him to tell her the truth, and she asks him the questions, was there an attack? Did you kill old girl?
My nigga couldn't even say no words. My nigga was just looking at no
words. He was so choked up. She said, she asked, could they have made a cure? And when he said yes, she got upset.
Okay, like how does he know that?
Exactly.
Right.
This is why I feel like he should have been saying something, because context fucking matters. He ain't just go in there fucking. I mean, he did go in there Rambo fucking style, right? But after finding out, like, these niggas, y'all are gonna kill this little girl because you think this guy, this doctor, can make a cure. Nobody else has been able to figure this shit out, but you bitches got it all figured out.
Right.
And
I
so
do agree. They could have played him saying something like, but they would have had to kill you and there was no way to know.
Right. But I think the reason that was too far gone because he had already spun this whole fucking story about other people that were immune and the Raiders. Like, he had already told too many lies. So now if you try to come back around and hit her with well, shit, you was gonna have to have brain surgery, it would have killed you, would have da. She probably wouldn't even went for that shit. I think you should have just.
It wasn't nothing he could say at that point.
But also like we're in post. I mean, this is a post-apocalypse, and I mean, like, where's the peer review research articles? Where's the fucking? Where's all the research that it takes to make that kind of fucking just like that kind of vaccine that would save or cure, whatever the fuck you want to call it,
right? Like
that would either reverse necessary or not, or prevent it from happening. Like, how do we know this?
And like, so y'all have already gathered. This has never been done. Y'all already have all the proper, the necessary tools and whatever other medicines and anything you need to formulate this cure. And then how much could we possibly like? It was too much. It's too many variables, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And I feel like that could have been the context behind like what happened, not just, oh yeah, I just killed everybody in there. Because that's all Ellie on. She like, yeah, you just killed everybody in there and didn't even make the cure. And it was like it was just 100% slam dunk. They was going. That's what I don't like in all of it. That's when I say Joel ain't shit. That's what I mean. Like, you shouldn't have lied, right?
Yeah.
So,
you should be like, bitch, like, listen.
That's why I'm mad that he lied, because I'm like, now Ellie on this fucking martyr shit.
Right, like, and they would have cut your brain open, and who the fuck knows they would have done? Like, they could have just been like, oh,
and now she talking about, oh, my life would have had purpose and meaning, and like,
which was not selfish of her.
Yes, exactly. Like, not if you just died and that shit didn't fucking work, Ellie. Like,
which probably wouldn't have fucking worked. I mean, you're talking about like, there's no fucking. For one, like, there's no medical community nowadays.
Exactly. How would they mass produce it?
Right.
How would you mass produce
exactly.
it? So we gonna cure the world? Is this? Are we?
They said they had concepts of a plan.
Comment of the fucking night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, there's no fucking CVS. There ain't no Walgreens around this motherfucker.
Right. And then even, okay, like, this is the only girl that we know of with this immunity. So, like,
yes,
if there is a possibility of making a cure and you botch it, right? That's it.
There's no backup.
That's it. That's it.
DEI scientists.
The whole crew of them.
Man.
Damn.
Super DEI. Like, nigga, we don't even know if them niggas was real. We don't even know if them niggas was real doctors.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
You niggas was just at a horse filler. Y'all just found a random ass horse filler.
Horse filler.
Take me down to the damn horse.
Doesn't it take like labs and shit? Like, you gotta have fucking state of the art laboratories and equipment.
Niggas was at the horse filler.
Fucking, you gotta like do trial research and all that shit.
Niggas was at the pediatric ward. That's where you take your kids for RSV and shit, dog. And they don't even fucking treat it there. They just test for it there.
That's fucking Piedmont urgent care. At the urgent care, that's what the niggas were at.
Like, come on.
And this is why we can't
it's
have.
Like, sir, you're sitting at the Sir, you're sitting at the kiddie table of your profession. Now you're going to come up with a goddamn fucking
cure. You'll fix the world. And then, okay, was this cure supposed to, like, was this for people that aren't yet infected, or are we trying to cure it? Like, it's way too many variables. But like, Ellie to go off on this rant of, oh, you took away my purpose, and I can't forgive. Okay, man, fuck you, Ellie.
So you were born to die? So you Biggie Smalls now? What the fuck?
Well, Joel comes back with a line that kind of shook her, I think, when he tells her, basically, I couldn't let them do that because I love you, and I love you in a way you can't understand. And I hope, one day you'll get it. Maybe one day you'll be a parent. And he uses the line from his father that Hopefully you'll do better than I
He
did.
told the same thing.
Do the step better.
She gives them some hope, which we didn't know because we didn't see this conversation on the first episode. So we think when they go into the whole thing with Abby and them that they are still really at odds and she's still angry with him. But she did give him hope at the end of the conversation when she tells him, I don't know if I can get past this, but I would like to. And then we flip back to present day and we see she about to go into the city and fuck some shit up.
And she's sliding.
Yeah, so yeah.
She don't slide for a dad.
Don't be trying to slide now. You should have been a better daughter. Ugly ass. Bitch.
What'd you say, Carter? That's neither here nor there.
She has said how many times? She has said fuck Joel 78 times this episode in the last 5 years. Fuck Ellie. Stupid ass.
You be so angry about it.
I do.
I mean, hey man, you know, like when you got daughters, the motherfuckers better appreciate you while you're here. Fuck that while when I'm gone shit. Niggas better say daddy was the greatest daddy in the world now, nigga.
Man, that's my dog, D-Man.
D-Man said Carlton's right.
Nigga, you better appreciate me right now.
Man.
Right
Isn't
now.
that one of the signs of the apocalypse, Carlton being right?
Man, well, shit, we would have been gone.
I mean, hell, we got the plantations on fire and airports on fire.
Wow.
So,
somebody said, boy, I wish I could light my blunt with the fire. What the niggas was wild on Twitter. We had a boy on Twitter. We had a time last night. They was wilding behind that shit, boy.
Well, and that was the end of the episode. So next week we have the season finale. 7
episodes is crazy.
It is. It's
what in the season 7 of Game of Thrones? Oh, this is just season 2. What do HBO be on with this shit? Like 10 episodes need to be the standard, the minimum. Sometimes you get 13. Y'all remember sometimes you get 13 episodes on some, certain
man. Listen, bro. Hell yeah.
But 10 was always like the minimum.
10 was always just the
if it was less than 10 episodes, nigga, it was a mini series. Like it was only gonna be like that one season.
Yes. Yes, but every episode was like a fucking movie, so it was like an hour and a half.
Remember that shit where Buddy was in jail? Did anybody watch that shit on HBO?
Which one?
Was like, fuck, I don't know why I can't remember that shit. But the nigga went to jail for like murdering a girl, but he didn't do it. But like basically going to jail, like fucked him up. Man, that shit was tough.
The night of or something like that.
Yeah, that shit. I'm glad you said the name of it. I've been trying to figure because I want to watch that shit again. I'm glad you said the name of it.
I didn't see that.
I could not fucking think of the name of that shit.
I know that one.
The night.
Are y'all niggas watching Andor, by the way? I don't know if y'all niggas are Star Wars people, but
man,
Andor.
I ain't there.
I haven't had a chance.
I got so much Star Wars catch up to do that I don't know where to fucking begin.
Nigga, I'm telling you,
I'm behind too.
Andor is the best Star Wars shit since the original trilogy.
Yeah,
I've been hearing that.
Highly recommend.
Check it out.
Once they did Rogue One and they did season 1 of Andor, now season 2 just finished, and people are like, "Oh my god, have you seen?"
Yeah, Andor is like my shit. Like I've been thinking about the shit since
HBO is broke. That's why them niggas only doing. Oh, I didn't know them niggas was broke.
Yeah, no, like HBO sold off. They sold to another. I forgot how the whole buyout worked, but they got new leadership and they're trying to expand.
Damn, bro. All the comments say them niggas is broke. Y'all. That's crazy. That's news to me.
HBO.
That's why they're going back to HBO Max and not just Max. But are they going back or are they?
Ain't it like 78 different HBOs you can buy? Like,
they changed the name back to HBO Max.
Well, them niggas, they is broke. All them damn subscriptions you got.
Right. Yeah, but no, like I'm trying to tell you, nigga, Andor, if y'all know baseline Star Wars shit, you ain't even gotta know the fucking. If you've seen Rogue One, then you're good. Watch season 1 and 2 of Andor.
Okay,
it's gonna change your whole. It's gonna change your whole outlook on Star Wars.
This is the part of Star Wars that they got absolutely fucking right.
Yeah,
and the Mandalorian.
It's fucking espionage. It's goddamn. I mean, it's like a spy thriller to the max.
Look at you niggas agreeing.
I know, right? Yeah, Queen.
Proud of you niggas.
We agree sometimes. I let him come on my side, so we can we can be in the same place.
You what?
I can't.
On that note, it's been a good episode. We will see y'all next week for the season finale.
The season finale of Raising Canaan was Friday night too. So I have to watch that. I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring the bottom row.
We love y'all. Wrap it up. We thank y'all for coming through. And
wrap up the show. Some maturance. Ignore the bottom row.
Wrap what up? That nigga said you what?
I'll be trying not to do this with y'all.
Recess step that. Goddamn.
Good night, y'all. How you get out of this motherfucker?
Apparently not fast enough.
I fucking breathe.